Good morning, everyone. And by everyone, I mean the zero number of watchers. um, I'm just going to do a little bit of cleanup for about an hour and a half or so. I have a meeting to go to, and I've got nothing else to do. I had a little bit of an adventure last night. A New York adventure in real life. From an aging Gen Xer who went to a show last night. Met a friend at a musical that was playing here in the city. And at intermission of said musical, I feel my pockets. Just put my hand on my leg, and I'm like, huh, those keys feel different. And in my haste to leave my apartment last night, I grabbed the wrong set of keys. I have a couple sets of keys depending on, what I'm doing. Obviously, I always take my apartment keys, well, not obviously, because I didn't last night. But I have another set of keys that's keys for some theaters that I do work at and stuff. And so I felt my leg, put my hand on my leg, felt my leg, and I was like, those keys feel different. Sure enough, I had brought my set of theater keys and not the actual keys that get me back into my apartment, which are convenient when you want to get back in your apartment. And I reached out to my super of my building, and they would not be able to let me back in until the next day, just because the people who do it weren't there and stuff. And so I was starting to get into slight panic mode. Okay, it was pretty big panic mode because I didn't have anywhere that I didn't think I had anywhere that I could go. My one option at the time was a friend in Jersey, and at the time of night that the show would be getting over, would easily take over 2 hours to get there, so I probably wouldn't be getting in there until close to midnight or leaving later. And so I was just kind of distraught. I was not having that took the wind out of my enjoyment of the show, because as soon as it ended, I'm like, okay guys, I gotta go and figure this mess out that I've gotten myself into. But whenever I calm down and think, solutions usually present themselves. And I forgot that I have a friend who lives about, I don't know, it's about a 10 or 15 minute walk from my apartment. So I reached out to them and said, hey, I'm locked out. They can't get me in the morning. Can I crash at your place? And they, of course, said, absolutely. So that's what I did. Crashed over there. They had it closed for me waiting when I got there, and a clean towel to take a shower, because I got caught in the rain that came last night after the show. It was just a thing. It was just a big thing. So I stayed at my friend's, and now I'm back. I got in. Sorry, I'm reading something. And got back into my apartment about 10 minutes ago. So naturally, the first thing I want to do is hop on Astroneer, because the game that I was going to play in the middle of the night couldn't happen because I was locked out. But I'm back, and I feel good. I feel very good. Um, so yeah. When I logged in today, I updated a few minutes ago. OBS has updated, and my chat windows are gone. So I'm trying to find those. Is that it? Yeah, I think that'll work for now. Yeah, we'll do that. Boom, boom. Boom. Let's put you over here. Can I move that? Ooh, no, not that. Put you up there. Nope, it's not letting me move it where I want it. Oh well, this works for now. Alright, so what I wanted to do for the next hour or so is just kind of clean some things up. If you haven't noticed by now, my base has become messy because of this. I just throw stuff on the ground. Because I'm an adult! I took it and I threw it on the ground. I just gave away my age there. Alright. Let's make some resource. I want to start making resource containers. Like these. This is full of astronium. I need to make resource containers. And those are from the small. I might have... Do I have any compound around here? Ah! I got too close to the gateway again. I hate the gateway music. Really, 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 really hate it. I shouldn't have to listen to it every time I get close to a gateway. Alright, let's move... Just temporarily, I'm going to move this explosive stuff over here by this hydrazine. And I'll make an explosive storage area. Over here. And yes, it'll eventually come up off the ground. But for now, this is the most dangerous place in the game. So what I'm going to do is make some resource containers. And I'm going to need a small for that. So let's just make some compound here really quick. I think they're small. I mean, they come from the small printer. Yeah. 2 lithium, 1 zinc. Over here. Can I buy lithium with astronium? No. But I can with scrap. 4 scrap give me 2 lithium. I will take that. Because I need to get some lithium. I want to build some more large batteries to take to the other planets. And I'm going to need lithium for that. Is my compound ready? Yes. Grab my compound and just make a small printer. Alright, medium resource is plastic and glass, which I can make Alright, I don't need those. I don't need that right now. We're just going to focus on resource containers. So I need a bunch of plastic and a bunch of glass. Let's make some quartz. Okay, I've got plenty of plastic here. Whoops. I'm gonna make some more though. Carbon and compound. That's full of astronium. Is that... That's not the medium, is it? Yeah, that is a medium. Well, it's 32. Okay. Da. I need to make some quartz to make into glass. So let's grab 8 of those. Off, move you there. And now let's grab a resin. Make another small canister. Let's go grab some soil. Alright, there's 2 full soil canisters. Got the hoverboard in the last episode. I'm still getting used to using it. Quartz. I'm going to do a total of 8 of those, so let's go get 2 more canisters of soil. Still getting used to the hoverboard. It's really nice. It's fun to get around on. Much more convenient than walking. But if you're not careful, you can still get injured on it. Like if you fall too far, you will get injured. Alright, so that'll be 8 glass when after I smelt it. So let's go get 8. Let's go get 8. Come on, brain. Plastics. That's the word I'm looking for, plastics. Alright, let's smelt these. Let's go over here and pick up the plastics. There's my small printer. I didn't need to make one after all. Surprise, surprise. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Of course, I am 1 short. So to make more, I need carbon and compound. I've got lots of carbon there. Let's make a bunch more plastic. Carbon goes there. I haven't got carbon there. You know what? Let's go over here. Let's grab this extra compound that I've got laying all over the base. Just randomly scattering junk everywhere. There's even 2 laying over here, and 1 more there. I want it to make plastic non-stop. Here's our 8 glass. This plastic can go on there. Here's my 8 plastic and my 8 glass. Let's temporarily take off the smelter. Take off that. Set that over there to be sorted here in a little bit. Put that on there. Now let's grab my second small printer, since I misplaced the first one and then found it. Alright, so we're going to make there we go. Medium resource container. I'm going to make 8 of those. So we'll let it just go. Plastic is still churning. Good. Let's look for resources that I have laying around that I can take care of. Look at all that. Just bring you over here. Let's throw all of this. I remember when I accidentally made all this organic. I thought I was going to be making compound, but I wasn't. I ended up accidentally making organic. Is that full? Nope. Okay. Can I get one more on? Yay! Now I think it's full. There's still space for one more. Yeah, let's throw the compound on there. Alright, so I don't really use organic much anymore in the organic form. I need it as carbon. So let's move the large printer over here. Make sure there's nothing explosive before I set it down. Alright, let's smelt up all that carbon. Look at all these lovely storage containers. Let's make some of those. I need 3 ceramic for each one of those. I have any ceramic laying around? Don't think I do. So let's make some clay. Dee. 2 canisters of soil nets me how much clay? Is it 6? Yes, it's 6. So that'll be enough to make 2 of the large storage. So let's make up that clay. Smelt that into ceramics, and then we'll whip up 2 of those. And let's go ahead and go get some more soil, because I know I'm going to need more than 2 of those. I'm going to want more than 2 of them. I'm going to need like maybe 6 to 8 of them. So let's focus on making a bunch of clay. Yeah, didn't get it out on time. That's bugging me. There we go. The show I saw last night was a musical parody based on the Exorcist movie. And it was really fun. It was funny, silly. The cast was amazing. Alright, so all that carbon is done smelting. Let's pull that off and begin smelting clay into ceramics. Why do I have such a hard time grabbing these sometimes? There we go. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't see why I can't start using those right now temporarily. Let's take that off. Grab me another one. Put that there for now. Let's open it up. And let's set it to receive ceramics. There we go. Now this one should be receiving clay. Yes. Clay, clay. Clay. Whoops. Clay, clay. Move that off. This over here. Enable output mode. Okay, cool. Just a little bit of automation, not a lot. Let's make... Let's make some more plastic, because I see there's carbon on here. Excuse me. There's carbon on here, and obviously a couple compounds. So let's just let that crank out plastic. full is that? Only 11. Oh, I still have one more. I keep messing that up over and over again. So the musical was funny, based on the movie, The Exorcist. And the musical last night is about people making a musical about The Exorcist. So it's a musical within a musical kind of type thing. And in the musical that they're making, the demon from the movie possesses one of the actors in their musical. And it kind of plays out both, like what played out in the movie now plays out in real life. It's pretty funny. But like I was saying, the cast was just incredibly talented. If you're in New York City or the New York City area, I would recommend it. It's got a limited run off Broadway at the Asylum NYC, or at Asylum NYC. Let's use... I'm curious. I don't think nanochips can be stored in resource containers. But now we've got these made, let's start utilizing them. Alright, I want to have one here. A lot of carbon on these silos here, so let's make one for carbon, and then move it over here. Let it suck in all the carbon, and then I'll do one for plastic. That's a single piece of copper just laying on the ground. Alright, so this is carbon. Set that right there for now. Hey, I'm going to need a lot more of those. Come over here and see how this is doing. There's even carbon on these that I can put into that other canister. Let's put that there. And then put the carbon here. Let those, there we go. These off to the side. So this is full of ceramics. Let's go ahead and start cranking out those. So there's how much cranking? There's 21 ceramic in there, so that'll make 7 of these large stores. That's fine. I'm sure I'll find a use for them eventually. Might not need that many right now, but it's fine. All right, so this is plastic. Oh, there's still more plastic there. Let's set that right there. Let's move you off there. Let's put that right there. Suck in more plastic. There's a carbon up there. I don't need that right now. What do we got? A lot of that I can consolidate into the canisters. I've got quite a bit of iron laying around because there's a lot of iron on this planet. So let's do iron next. Move that off. That's my carbon. We'll get these will all have places eventually. Everything will have a place. Let's open you up. Designate you for iron. There we go. It's already starting to look better here. I don't think nanochips go into the canisters. Or not nanochips, exochips. I don't think they do. I'm going to check. No. It won't even lock in. Didn't think so. I was just proving myself right. Let's take that off. Let's let that be a resin canister. Let's do another one, which I'm going to make into a compound canister. That's got clay in it, which I need to now make into... That's got ceramic. Let's make some more... Let's make all this clay into ceramic first. So that will smelt and then move over into ceramics. Then we'll make the large storage. But I wanted to take this, open this up, and make a compound canister. Why did I not fill up? I gotta get used to using this, because it's much faster than walking. Alright, so let's... I don't really need a bunch of compound right now. What's something that I might need more of coming up soon? I got clay, I got plenty of organic. Yeah, let's do quartz, because I'm going to need to make a bunch of glass here shortly. You know what, I should carry 4 canisters when I do this, since I'm kind of making some bulk orders, as it were. I don't have a lot of graphite laying around. Resin, iron. Let's make a zinc one. Is everything off of that? Yes. Set you over there. That's my carbon. Ooh, 2-hole zinc. That's fine. I'm going to set the miscellaneous stuff on there. All right. Da, 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 da. That is full of ceramic. So now that that's full of ceramic, we should be good to go to start making. And I wish it would do those instantaneous. I wish it would do the switch, because you know how you can replace something with another item when it lights up like that. They switch. Boom. If there's... Now watch, if there's a resource ready to be outputted, it gets priority. I would like the printer to just take this thing's place, but the output comes first. I think they should change that, because there are more situations where, like this situation right here, I'm generating ceramics and I want them to go into a resource canister. Oh, well. That ruined my example. But yeah, I think that the switch should have priority over the output, over the resource output. But, alright, so it's going to start making those. Large storage. I don't know if I need this many, though. 32, and it uses 3 each. So it's going to make 10 of them and have 2 left over. I don't think I need 10 of these right now, so I am going to turn off auto, and I'll just come over. I think I'm going to make, what the heck? Who cares? Yes, I'm going to let it just until it runs out. Who cares? I will eventually have use for them. I need to make more quartz. How much quartz do I got over here? Got 8. That's a good amount. Nope, I need that there. Let's take off the centrifuge and make glass. Turn on output. There we go. I was like, why didn't that just continue? I don't think any of these... Yeah, that one's there. I don't have a copper one, do I? And I have 4 copper. So I'm going to reverse the zinc. Now that's empty. Let's turn this into copper. There we go. There's ceramic. It can go over there in the ceramic. So I need to make a zinc one. Oh, I don't need to, but eventually I'll have one for every resource. And eventually there'll be the extra large ones, or the large ones, whatever the largest is. I love my power generator. What can I... Oh, they combine. Okay, I didn't know that. They combine if you have both a jetpack, jump pack, and one of those on. Alright. Oh, I don't have a place to store the glass. I have erred. I am just clumsy clicking right there. There we go. Alright. Now I'll have it take the glass back in. And I think 4 of these will be enough for now. Because those are going to just start taking up space. And the whole point of this episode was to make space and to kind of clean things up a little bit, not make it more cluttered. That's currently holding 2 whole resin. I'm going to eject those really quick. I'm going to take this, put it on the train. Yeah, I hear ya. I hear ya. I hear ya. I hear ya. I know you're mad. Stop. Stop. Holy cannolis. I want to bring it over here. Move you off. Move you there. That's ceramic. Two over here. That's my glass that I just made. What was the other thing I needed to make? The containers. Glass and plastic. Plastic is right there. I've got 7 of those. That's full of astronium. Alright, so glass and plastic. Think. Let's put you right there. Let's bring the plastic. Put you right there. And let's bring the glass over. Swap you. Turn that on. Oh, it's filling up that over there. That's fine. Plastic. There we go. All right, so I'll make a few more of those. Put you back over there. Put you back there. All right. We have started in the right direction for cleaning up the base and starting to get my automatic resource sorting thing going. Very small scale right now, obviously. That's iron. Came down here because I wanted to get, I want to get some malachite over here because I am always seeming to run out, or not malachite, laterite. I'm always seeming to run out of aluminum. So I wanted to get a bunch. I should have emptied my backpack a little bit more. Let's just go down there. And find the right angle here. That's not the best angle. Okay, why can't I? Oh yeah, that's the one to laterite it. I missed. Dropped it over on the other side. There we go. What are we at? We're at 13. I don't see any more. I mean, there is some more down here, but I was hoping there'd be a bigger deposit nearby. $16. Um, I don't think there's much more down here. I'm just get out here. Nope, I don't want resin. I cannot believe I saw that. Oh. I saw something, but it's not what I thought I saw. Yeah, there's some more laterite over there. There's also some right here. There's a big one. I hear it, but I don't see it. One more to be full. One more for a full canister, and then I can go fill my oxygen up. 32 out of 32. Oh, crap. Not used to using that yet. Whew. Alright, so we've got a full laterite to make aluminum. Is this titanium? Yeah. Let's get some of that too. That was disappointing. Thought I saw some titanium back here. There's some over there. There's some more aluminum down there. Let's go back there and get that. Yee. Yee. I don't see any more titanium this way. I accidentally dropped. Sorry, I just now saw your message. I accidentally put a dynamite in a shredder yesterday morning because I was so tired and I was going on no sleep, and I was just wanting to get rid of a bunch of stuff I had laying around, and I forgot that I had some dynamite in my backpack, and I just grabbed a piece and tossed it into my medium shredder. Shredded myself and everything around it. Alright. Let's see if I can find some more titanium. Oh, here we go. Oh, hello. Nice amount of titanium right here. of research I can take back as well. Has that all been going into the ground? Guess not. A little bit worried there. Oops. So that's half full. Yeah, I think this area is pretty much done. I don't need quartz. Go find some more. What are we up to? We're up to 21. Two, 23, 24. I'd like to get 8 more, fill up that canister, and then head back to the surface. There's some over there. Still think there's some more to be had here. Just little bit more, maybe. Maybe not. Let's go down here. Yeah, maybe not. Okay, just need to get 6 more, and I'll be happy. I wonder if I could get 6 more over here. Oh! Oh! Yeah, I think I will be able to. Yes, I think it will not be a problem at all. Alright, so I just need 3 more. There's 1 right there on the ground. 2. And 3. Let's grab that research that's over here. We've got room for 3 more research. There's some over here. I see 3 in my view. I can see 3 more. Did that fall? Oh no, put it over here. Okay, so there's 1, 2, and let's grab 1 more. I want to fill up with soil. There we go. Grab you, run back. Very good. That was a very productive trip into my cave. I've got a canister of laterite. I've got a canister of titanite. And several research items. Get this research started up. I'm going okay on research. I'm well over 100,000 bytes. Ooh, there's a bunch of titanium over there. Shortly after you come into the cave. There's some iron in the walls there. Alright. Let's get some stuff smelting. Let's take that off. Let's get some aluminum smelting, which is you. But first, let's take a canister. I don't have aluminum anywhere. That's copper. Yeah, I don't have any aluminum yet. So let's make a single aluminum. Well, I don't have to make a single aluminum. It's all going to be aluminum. No, oh, see, that's what I didn't want to happen. That's why I was going to try to prime it with one aluminum first. But now that should work. There we go. Okay, so now that will smelt and then go over into it. And the titanium over, we'll do that next. Let's toss these research items over by the things. I should maybe move the research. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll move all the research beds over here so I can just reach up and pull them right off the train. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to be good to my future self right now. Alright. Here's one. Got the whole thing over. Gotta lift it up and over. Yeah, this is a good idea. Good idea. Good idea, me. And then I'll just pull them off and drop them in right onto the research stations. That's one. Okay, this is going to unhook a lot of stuff. We're actually just going to hook the battery. Move the battery back here. Move you out there. Move you out there. Let's get the battery. You know what? Let's move the battery. Oh God. Alright, there we go. Let's move the battery back here as well. Research station chamber number 2, research chamber number 3, and a big fat battery. Come on, there we go. There we go. Yeah, I know. You're all banging on each other. Second one goes there. Let's move this back just a tad. So, bigger angle. Not perfect. I want to change something here. Go out of the way for a little bit. And then move this over just a tad. Maybe a tad more. There we go. How bad does that look? Not bad at all. I just need to reconnect them. Are they just too far apart? Yeah, I must have... They're just slightly too far apart. That's okay for now. I'll fix that in a little bit. I just wanted some more space. How did that get... How in the world did that get carbon on it? Who knows? Alright. Clock. Alright. There we go. So I can just pull these off. Plop them on. Let's turn this back on. Pull them off. Plop them on. Pull them off. Plop them on. Pull it off. Plop it on. Pull it off. Plop it on. One short, but that's okay. I had 2 canisters with me. So, at any one time, I can have 3, 6, 9 research items in the queue. 3 going and 6 on the sides there. Oh, let's plug my battery back in. There we go. Let's fix... Let's fix the track that I screwed up. Alright, get out of the way. Nope, other way. Go the other way, please. Go far, far away. Alright, that's good. Let's move you a little bit closer. You out of the way. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, it was blue. There we go. Turn it a little. That works. Alright, so now that I've scooted that forward a little bit, I might be able to get these two to reconnect. Maybe. I'm gonna... Oh! Oh! It's so close. I feel like there's a sweet spot like right around here. There's a little bigger of a gap than what I'm wishing. Let's move it back, and maybe if I cut the terrain down a little bit. Nope, I'm gonna have to make another rail post. All right, so and that will actually let me. I'm going to put another rail post in. I'm going to space that out a little bit more. Get up here. What are the rail posts? Aluminum and resin, I think. Resin and aluminum. There's a resin and there's an aluminum. Alright, so that is a full canister of aluminum. Let's now do the same thing with the titanium. I'm not trying to connect to you. This was my experiment to try to blow one up so that I could scrap it, but they do not explode. Rail posts are non-explodey. Dear me. Can't see an overhead view of it. There we go. That's good enough. So that means when I arrive, I can unload. Boom, 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 boom. All right, good. Oh, gee, got 189,000 credits. All right. I have been going for an hour 19, and I have to get ready for a meeting that starts... I still got 20 minutes. I'm not going to go yet. In fact, let's go down and let's grab... No, I don't want to grab research. I want... I love that. Where does this go? I forget where this goes. I just made it like 2 days ago. I don't even remember where it goes. Oh. Oh, that's right. I was... Hey, you know what? This isn't bad. Let's bring these back for scrap. That's what I was out here for. 1, 2... Is that thing still in the sky up there? What is that? Yeah, that's the lid for one of those research things. That's crazy. I wonder if I could... I wonder if I could stay close enough to it while hovering like that to hook a packager onto it. It is just stuck up there. That's crazy. Alright, back to what I was doing. I wanted to look around. There's some more canisters over there, isn't it? Let's go look real quick. No, those weren't canisters. I don't have any ammonium on me, or else I'd open that up. Alright, I've only had the hoverboard for a day. Can you carry something on it? Oh, good. Yeah, you can. Nice. Looking for more of those shipping containers. All right. I don't see any, but I want to go ahead and continue my rail system. And I have some extra rail post on me. I want to bring it over this way and at least unlock that one research thing with the power. Back you up. Cancel. Disconnect you. Get out of my life. Alright, you're over there. We're going to come back over this way. Pum 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 pum. I really enjoy the railroads, the rails and train system in Astroneer, if you haven't heard me say it 20 times yet. I like making these routes, laying down the posts. I really want to build like a... I want to take the time and like build a huge network of them, obviously. But just build a network of them going across a whole entire planet so that you can get anywhere on the planet that you want to. Alright. Let's bring you over to here and then have you turn sharply this way to head over to whatever's over that ridge, which I don't even know yet. Kind of cool if it's something cool. I think I'm out. Yes, I'm out of post, so that's fine. Right. That's... oh, I didn't even notice where the plug-in was. Can that reach? I don't think that's going to reach. Nuts. Temporarily move this over. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to make it reach. Give me this one. We'll fix this. We'll fix this. I just want it to be close enough so that I can plug this thing in and get the research that's in here. Oh, I almost caught it. Almost caught it. Come back here. At least it didn't get stuck in the sky like that other one over there. That one over there. That has been up there for 3 days now, I think. Alright, now let's fix my train, since I had to screw it up in order to get this over here. Alright. There we go. Come here, Cole. There you are. Alright. Let's go ahead and head back. Come over here to my shredder and the most annoying music in the game, which you're forced to hear every time you come near an activated gateway. Drives me up a wall. Alright, let's scoot you forward. Here is good. Let's unload this research. I don't want you to be next. I want you to be next because you're worth like 7,500 bytes. See, this one has 16 minutes left. This should be about the same. Yep. This should be about the same as well. Yep. You'll go in there next. Is all my titanium... Oh, it didn't take it in. Okay. I didn't have input turned on, so it has not been smelting this entire time. And that's okay. Yeah, there's the dynamite and hydrazine that FR Quadrat said it looked cold. Said that this looked cold and it needed to be warmed up in a smelter. I'm not going to fall for that one. I'll do it accidentally. I'll accidentally throw dynamite into a shredder. I've done that before. I did that yesterday. And I'm going to try not to do that again. But no, these explosives do not need to be warmed up in a smelter. Alright. Let's look at my mission log and see what we can do. I think we're going to go to Visania. Yeah, in the next episode, which I'm going to record later today, not sure the exact time yet, but I'll do it later today. I'm going to prepare for a launch and a trip to Visania to do this mission here. And also, let's track the shells. I think Visania... Oh, I got 2 more planets to put a landing pad or a shelter on. And that's Visania and Atrox. On Earth, haven't gotten around to printing an extractor. Print an IT or RTG. Complete a core mission. Complete the mission, a core concept, which is this one right here, which is to activate a planet's core, which I'll probably do on Silva this evening. We've reached the core on Silva, and I'm gonna make a tractor, print up some. I've got 2 RTGs that I got. Actually, I'm going to print a tractor, and I'm going to do a small battery array, probably. Because you get enough of those on a tractor, and you could pretty much light up anything. I still need to do the probe scanner. I need to get near some oxygen so I don't die. And I have not been doing the farm event. Maybe I should. I don't know. I still need to collect a data circuit in the DeSolo Hills. I need to... Let's track this because I'm going to Visania. Let's track safe houses because I'm going to go to Visania. So I need to go to DeSolo and find the circuit. And do that on Visania and Atrox. And I will get an extra large resource container. Is this empty? No, that's got iron in it. Give me an empty one. And let's make something. That had plastic in it, I'm pretty sure. It was either plastic or glass. That's empty. These were my plastic and glass. That's my copper. Why does it only... That's weird. Why does it have a partial nugget in the output there? Oh, I must... Can you... I don't know. Don't know. It was not... Oh yeah, let's go ahead and shred this. Cue annoying gateway music. Ooh, 517 bytes a minute. That's nice. Going pretty good on bytes. Eventually the bytes mean nothing. I understand that. Okay. So, trip to Visania. Let's go ahead and set some silos out in preparation. I want to take... That's what I can be printing up. Let's print up some resin to take. That was very chaotic. Oh, I didn't hit start. Silly me. Wasted that time. Dang it. Okay. Alright, I need to hop off. I have a Zoom meeting in 16 minutes, and I need to put some clothes on. At least a shirt, right? So, if you stopped in for a minute or for the whole stream, thanks for spending some time with me. I'll be back on later today. I'm working primarily from home today, so I'll be on quite frequently.